Come on now. Let's go. I'm so mad. It's so late this morning. Hi, Linda. Good morning. Hi, Wondering. How are you? Here we go with the watery eyes. Hi, Christine. Good morning. And there's Bobby. Good morning. We're at no I'm not watching it. No, not this time. I didn't do it. I told myself, you are not watching The Bachelor. We're not doing it. But Tito was acting squirrely. He always goes to bed when I go to bed, and on the bed. And he got up at some point, and then he kept jumping off the bed and then jumping back on and coming over like I thought he was going to get under the covers. No, he was just jumping on there to meow at me, and then he'd jump back off. And I'm like, pray tell it's happening here. So I got up, and this is like 1 o'clock, I think. Yeah. And I got up to shut my door, and I did not know, because she's quick, she's little. Anyway, I shut the door on her, on Wee Wee. Hey girl, hey! Good morning. And she screamed, and I was like, oh my God, that killed Wee Wee. And of course the other two, Tito came really fast. He was all puffed up. His fur, his tail was all big. Like, what the hell? What the hell? And then Coco came out. I was like, oh, Lord have mercy. So she took off running. And of course, Cartman's still up. And so he's like, what happened? What happened? So I'm trying to tell him to find her. Anyway, I don't really know what Tito wanted, because at that point then he's running around looking under furniture. He's like trying to find where she went, I guess, to make sure she was okay. So then Cartman yelled out to me and said, she's in here. And so I told him to get her and give her to me, and so he did. And she was like, I was, like touched her face by her eyes and just, I'm so sorry, blah, blah. And it was wet, and I'm like, oh my God, she was crying. Wee Wee, you were crying? I felt horrible. Her little face by her eyes. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. So then I tried to just make sure that, like, I didn't hurt her, like, crack a rib or something, you know, because she's so petite and oh lordy. But anyways, so at that point I was up, yeah. And until about I don't know, 3 maybe. But I've got to figure out something for Tito, because one thing I know is that Tito is very, very constipated. Like, he's having a hard time. So I was trying to figure out, like, what can I do to help him. I mean, I guess I could take him to the vet. If I don't have to take him to the vet, I don't want to. Because now I don't have a cat carrier to carry the cats to the vet. So I went into Cartman's room this morning and I told him, don't you even try it. Don't you even try to act like you cannot go to work today. He goes in at 3. Which is why I should have been at work like an hour or 2 ago. But we'll see. He's like, I know. I said, you've been up all night too. So, what about it? So, we'll see. See what happens. Yeah. What's new with you guys? Somebody tell me something. You know, I didn't see anything from, you know, that's what Alabama told me the other day. He's like, I just don't know how you do it. I really don't, because he could hear a conversation between Carmen and I, and he's like, I just, but I'm surprised that KJ didn't say anything about the school shooting by a trans person. You know, she's very vocal about the LGBTQ community. Looked last night and I didn't see anything at all on her Instagram about it. So it's kind of doesn't know. So I don't know why she's shocked that they are not loyal to her. Granted, the money's going to dry up, you know. But, you know, she won't. Unless somebody else, and there's, you know, I don't know. He said yeah. Oh, God. You know what? I hope so. I really hope that I don't think she's in like real trouble. What I do think is that they will try to find out who's doing it, who's the inside source. Now that person will get into a lot of trouble, a lot. But yeah, Jenna, honey, I hope she gets in. I mean, she's all the time bragging about, you know, her sources and how she vets them and just the whole 9 yards, you know. Yeah. Who was the Daily Mail, I think, was one that I think it was the Daily Mail. This is weeks ago, but the Daily Mail quoted, you know, they put out information about whatever the situation. There's something about maybe, I don't know. I don't think it had to do with the shoe. I think it was something before he went to the shoe. But anyways, they put out the exact information that KJ had put out, and I was like, this is not about him or the Daily Mail taking something from her, you know, and using it, you know, without crediting her. Whoever's doing this is given the exact same information to all of the people across the board. So this ain't about somebody stealing somebody else's work. This person's making as much money off of this as he can. Not surprising. So, but I guess there's somebody in there who is pissed and is kind of feeling like his rights and oh God, what word am I looking for? Oh God, what is the word? Oh, you got to wake up here. Privacy. and his privacy has been violated, and he's not involved in any of this, but through photos. So that's all a big old problem. So, and I've seen where, I've been reading some on Reddit too, and I saw where somebody said something about, listen, the Board of Prisons has nothing to do with this federal, this is a federal prison. So the Board of Prisons has nothing to do with it. That's not true. That is not true. The Board of Prisons is over the prisons, regardless of whether it's federal or not. So, yeah, there's going to be trouble. So, I don't know. She may just get us, I kind of feel like, truthfully, to be honest, I kind of feel like, she may just get told, no. Sorry, you guys are bouncing around this morning. And a little slap on the wrist. Don't ever do that again kind of thing. But as a journalist, don't you already know what you can and can't do? Catherine? No? Why not? Because you're not a journalist, nor are you a reporter. You're a drama gossip channel, or a gossip drama channel. That's it. I don't know why she's still even doing this. Just she's got this on her Instagram, that video, that clip of Josh and Anna, having a baby. It's pinned on her wall or whatever on Instagram. Like, why? He got in trouble, which is what everybody wanted, was for him not to be doing things he shouldn't be doing, period. He's in prison. What more do you want from him? Just leave his ass alone. Walk away. Like, seriously. I'm gonna put her next to this dude so that he'll keep my car shadowed. Come on now. I don't know what the deal is. Like, find someone else. Well, besides Cody, too. Ah, Rena. I was just talking about how I almost killed Wee Wee yesterday. Or wee hours of the morning. And, bless her heart. That's it. We talked about Catherine and her nonsense with Josh and the prison photos. So that she doesn't have a source anymore as far as that goes, I feel like, unless somebody else pops up. But I don't think she should want to continue. what she's doing. Pay. I knew she was paying. I knew it. I knew she was paying. She was shelling out money. I knew she was. Putting it on the books. For their commissary, their phone use. They need money in there. Yeah, so I'm sure there'll be an investigation for sure. They'll probably do a big old massive shakedown inside to find all the phones that are floating around in there. Yes. Yeah. And, let's face it, it wouldn't surprise me one bit that any followers that she has that live in Arkansas, and always, see the Duggars out and about, and send pictures to her. She probably has something worked out with them. Say I will pay for these photos. And there's really, for what? Because they're in a thrift store, or because Anna is going to get a manicure or pedicure, whatever. Like, who cares? Like, how is that news? How is that anything? Hell, people go to salons and have themselves, spa days and all. Like, nobody cares. Nobody cares what they go to the store and shop for. Like, are you serious? Like, leave him alone. Josh is locked up. He's locked up. And speaking of that, there was so much about, like, when Josh got in trouble for the phone. Exactly. When Josh got, and there was all this, talk from her about, this is going to get him in a lot of trouble, and this, that, and the other. And then when it came out that, he was punished, and I can forget the wording now, but it was like his stay has been extended by a lot. And then to come to find out, what, a couple months? Okay. I was thinking they were going to tack on some years. She likes to build up the hype to this stuff, and then it's just, maybe, I'm not even going to say it. I was going to say maybe this is the beginning of the end, but no. Couldn't be so lucky. So, anyways, I got to go in because I've got to get clocked in so that I can get out. But you guys have a wonderful Wednesday. I will try to be earlier tomorrow. Never fails. So it's probably going to be a really long day today. But we'll see. Anyways, y'all have a good day, and I love you, and I will, Lord willing, we'll meet back here in the morning. Bye, guys.